Good Monday morning, meaties. Hi. Oh, let's figure out, here, before we even get started, let's add some gain to the mics, because people complain about it being quiet, and I want to fix that for you. Good, but good Monday morning, meaties. Welcome to your weekly live stream of horror news and channel updates. Add some gain here. Fucking pump it up to 10. How's that? Is that better? We feeling better about this? How we feeling? We good on this? Is that better, yo? I feel like this mic could maybe be a little more pointed at me too. Is that good? Are we done with the complaints about the volume? The mug of the day is my trust. Oh, I hate it when. Well, I guess I am holding it with my left hand. Never mind. This mug's good. Holding it with my right hand. It is the Recaffeinator mug. It's a classic. Pour one out for another fallen comrade, though. Unfortunately, Chelsea's Queen of the Dead mug broke. I don't know how. It was just set by the sink broken. I'm assuming the housemate did it, but, you know, that happens. It happens. Whether it be from the dishwasher or from, I don't know, who knows, man. Got a little bit of a red nose this morning. Sorry about that. I'll Rudolph in a bit. And then I wanted to figure out the chat box. Give me 1 second. I should have done this beforehand. I know I'm fucking throwing Gressel under the box with that. But what was it? Streamlabs. Let me just real fast see if I can fix this chat thing. Because why wasn't there a stream last week? There certainly was. There was, in fact, a stream last week, and you know what? I'm actually shocked at how much people went along with the let's not say anything about the leaks thing. I just assumed, because if you didn't know, I accidentally shared the screen of the entire upcoming schedule last week with the kill count, revealing way more episodes than I intended to, which is fine. I just... When you say that things are coming, if they have to change for whatever reason, some people might get a little upset. But I was expecting that schedule to be all over, like the subreddit and everything. Instead people were being chill about it. So that's cool. Thanks, guys. It's all good either way. No problem. All right, here's the chat box. Let me change this link and see if this works. That work? Oh, yo. Hey, look at that. I feel like the size is maybe a little off, but we're maybe in business. Here, let me try like a 30. And hide messages after that. No, that's fine. Chat delay 0. Okay. I think we're all good. Great. August is Falling shirt, that's right. Hell yeah, dude. August is Falling shirt. Any Pat Finnerty fans in the house? Fantastic YouTube channel with the series What Makes This Song Stink. Excellent for music lovers. So highly recommended that you check that out. There we go. We got the chat and we're cooking. We're in such good shape. Let's get to the news. Oh, how's the other leak? I got the best plumber, dude. I'll tell you this. When you get a house, you find out real fast that contractors are shockingly unreliable. You'll arrange for them to come over and they'll just ghost you and then never contact you again. I've had the same plumber since I moved in. Fucking John, great guy. The silver lining of there being plumbing issues is I get to see John and just like chat with him for a little bit. Great guy, love him. So he fixed that leak, no goddamn problem. Thank you, John. Plumber John. That's how we know him. All right. Let's go to the news. The Megan spinoff, Soulmate. Just cast Lily Sullivan, who was the lead in Evil Dead Rise. So she will be leading Soulmate, which is, again, the Megan spinoff, not the Megan sequel. They're filming the Megan sequel right now, Megan 2. They haven't begun production yet on Soulmate, which will hit theaters in 2026. I'm sorry. And it's got the fucking 8 in it, too. All right. Hopefully the sequel's good. The fact that they're rushing to a spinoff, I'm like, all right, I hope that's good, too. But You know, obviously Megan was a huge financial success at the box office, so I guess they're just trying to strike while the iron's hot. Dead by Daylight and Five Nights at Freddy's are crossing over, baby. It'll be here next year. Gotta wait a year for it. But you'll get some... Oh, no, I've got Five Nights in my Dead by Daylight. Oh, well, I've got Dead by Daylight in my Five Nights. I don't know what the crossover will entail. Apparently neither does anyone, but what I'm assuming, we'll have the animatronics run around as killers. There's been a lot of talk about dead meat as survivors in Dead by Daylight lately. Like this past week, people have been talking about me as a survivor, which and then I found this video that was posted like 6 months ago from a guy like going over whether it would work, and it was a very nice video. It was a very well-informed, well-researched, kind video, and it made me happy to see. In fact, I want to shout that person out. Let me see if it just comes up real fast. Yeah, this guy. What was this? Pixel Bush. Shout out to Pixel Bush for this. I'll even give him a little subscription, a little like for that. I even commented on it. There we go. Oh, he heard it. He saw it. But it was a very kind video. Like I said previously, part of me would feel like stolen valor if we were in Dead by Daylight, just because we don't really play the game. But at the same time, it would be a fucking honor to be included within the horror pantheon. But at the same time, I've seen a lot of people excited about it, and then I've seen a lot of people who said that they would be so fucking annoyed by it. And I would worry about overextending ourselves and exposing ourselves to be just too much in the space, and then people would get real annoyed by us. And I don't like when people don't like us. So those are the potential downfalls of it. But if anyone from Dead by Daylight is watching this, then we would do it probably. I would just be worried about people being annoyed by it. But in the meantime, you got FNAF. So you're gonna enjoy that. All right. There is a Monster Girls documentary, that's what it's called, and it's to celebrate women in special effects makeup, which is great. I've had this idea before of like, oh, someone should highlight women, because whenever I'm doing my behind the scenes research and I come across a makeup team that's led by a woman, I'm like, oh, that's rare. And I don't know their names, but I should. Some of the women highlighted in this documentary include V. Neal, who did Beetlejuice and Batman Returns. So we'll be talking about her this week on the Kill Count. On Beetlejuice, we'll mention her. And I know that we've mentioned her in another Kill Count. I don't remember what it was. Jennifer Aspinall, who did the fucking Toxic Avenger, insane makeup. And Street Trash, which is another cult classic. Missy Munster, who she did my head was cast by Missy Munster. She did effects for the Ice Nine Kills videos. And also apparently for Slipknot. But Missy fucking cast my head. I sat in her workshop for an hour and change while the alginate or whatever set on my head. And I'm not familiar with Casey Musman, but it will be narrated by Darcy the male girl from Joe Bob, who is also a very kind person. So when will this be out? It's hitting the festival circuit this fall, and then I bet it would come out on Shudder, since Darcy's there. But yeah, I've heard about this for a while, so it's been in the years in the making. So we'll see when I'll keep an eye out for that. Apparently 12 minutes of Alien Romulus behind the scenes footage is available to watch, loaded with practical effects. We're getting to see Romulus tomorrow. We're getting to see an early IMAX screening of it. I fucking can't wait. The closer we get to this movie coming out, the more I'm hyped for it. I'm like, oh man, this actually could be really cool. I know that they're going way practical with it, way retro with it. I'm really excited about, yes, Alien Romulus, Michigan. So I'm super pumped to see it tomorrow. I don't know when I'll be able to talk about it, but as soon as I can, I'll let you know my thoughts. I just want to see all these practical aliens, baby. I haven't watched this, but yeah, I'm super pumped for it. That comes out this Friday, by the way. So if you're interested in Alien Romulus, look into tickets now, because lately, you might not be able to get good seats if you wait too long, especially with IMAX. Those get those go fast. The A Quiet Place game. Oh wait, I skipped over the Ty West X trilogy getting novelizations. I'm gonna grab these for sure. I've been trying to read. My reading habit got stalled out this year when I tried to. You ever try to read a book and it just doesn't work for you, but you're reluctant to give up on it, but because it's slowing you down, you don't start any other books that you would maybe read through faster? That happened to me. It was a book called City of Quartz. It's a good book, but it's about the history of Los Angeles as a city. Very dry, lots of facts that I have to keep like stopping reading and looking up on my phone. So I think I'm just gonna stop reading it and try to pick up another book and just, have more drive to read something, because I miss wanting to read something rather than being like, I guess I will continue this task that I have set forth upon myself. In any case, when these come out, I'm going to grab them and read them. They look like nice throwback paperback styles. I think that looks really cool. And I'll see what... I haven't read anything by Tim Wagner, but I believe he also did the Terrifier 2 novelization that comes out this Halloween. Interesting. But I think this will be a cool little... especially if they're short. I'll read through these. I love, just very retro feel. I hate what it feels like to be me and not you. Oh, nice. What do these say on the side here? I saw what you did in the barn, and I will not accept a life I do not deserve. Great. Little side things there. Yeah, I don't like audiobooks. I don't have time for audiobooks or podcasts, because everything I do requires my ears and listening. Editing and writing, I can't do those things. So, and I don't drive anywhere. I don't leave my fucking house. And when I'm working out, that's when I'm catching up on wrestling. So, it's, can't do audiobooks. I like to read right before bed. Like, in bed, reading, and then I'm tired, and then I go to sleep. That seems to work out well for me. The A Quiet Place game, The Road Ahead, is coming out in October. I think this looks like it'll be cool. It'll be on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC via Steam. And you'll be running around as Alex, a young college student suffering from asthma. That's not good in this world. You want to be able to breathe quietly in this world. In A Quiet Place. But poor Alex has asthma, so I'm assuming you're going to have to hit that inhaler. It's part of a game mechanism. And she's got a boyfriend, Martin. Cool. Good luck, Martin. I feel like Martin's a goner. That's my prediction. I still haven't seen Day One. I need to. I will. Is it out on VOD yet? When it comes out on VOD, I'll watch it. Sorry. Yeah, the Y6 match was real cool. It was real good. Terror Tram, the Hollywood Horror Nights announces some more stuff. It's got The Weeknd comes back. I really like The Weeknd house in 2022. The Weeknd's house in 2022 was maybe my favorite house that year here at Hollywood. And so he's coming back. His house that we saw was before The Idol. Then The Idol came out and kind of exposed The Weeknd's limitations. And so now he's coming back with Nightmare Trilogy, and hopefully it's good. The Terror Tram will be Blumhouse themed. We got Megan, we got Black Foam, we got Purge, Happy Death Day, and Freaky. They'll all be making their appearances. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Maze, The Legacy of Leatherface, which celebrates 50 years of the iconic monster. And it literally said in here, visitors will encounter the many iterations of Leatherface from all 9 films in the franchise. They're going to acknowledge all 9 films in the franchise, apparently, with the very minute differences between the masks, so that nitpickers can be like, oh, that's the one from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning. That's the one with Arlie Ermey in it. Oh my God. Which is great. Also, yo. If you haven't been to this, if you didn't go to this last year, you missed out. So make sure you go to it this year. The Purge Dangerous Waters. This is not me being facetious. This is me being 100% sincere. Go see The Purge Dangerous Waters. It is a stunt show that takes place in the Waterworld venue. It fucking rules, dude. You've got people catching on fire. You've got people falling like 3 stories into water. You've got jet skis. You've got swinging around on ropes. It's really fun. The Waterworld show in general rules. And we make a point to watch it as much as we can because we're always afraid that they're going to take it away because it's fucking Waterworld. Who even knows what Waterworld is anymore? I was going to say it's a fun movie. It's not quite fun. I like it. But the Waterworld show slaps. Yes, Nikki. It indeed slaps. It's what is it? It's crispy? Was that the term from Trap? Trap, the concert that makes you trapped? Was it crispy? In any case, The Purge, Dangerous Waters. Check it out if you go to Universal Horror Nights. Extra fried, baby. We saw Trap. We saw Trap with friends who don't see Shyamalan movies, and I forgot to warn them ahead of time that the characters will not speak like humans and they will instead sound like alien beings. And but they caught on about halfway through the movie. But it was so funny. It was a pretty packed theater. We were the only ones laughing. Chelsea and I are sitting there laughing our asses off. Everyone else is fucking stone cold silent, expecting some genius thriller, I guess, not knowing what M. Night Shyamalan makes, apparently. And then when the movie ended, the guy sitting next to me, he was like getting up and he was like, I didn't know it was supposed to be a comedy, but I heard you guys laughing. I was like, you never know with M. Night, dude. Oh my god, Trap has so many moments where you're like, why the fuck would anyone do that? But there are also some, oh my god. Yeah, the merch guy was great. Merch guy was funny. But funniest line for sure is after the one rapper comes up on the thing. And he's standing there with his daughter. And he's like, hey, look at where that guy came out of. Wouldn't it be cool to go down there? Maybe they have like merch. Or no, maybe they have like costumes or something. Oh my god, that movie is so fucking funny. It ends like 5 times and goes on for way too long. We were on our way there and our housemate was like, oh, it's a short movie. It's only an hour 43. And I was like, okay, you've been watching too many fucking superhero movies or whatever, because hour 43 is 13 minutes past what a short movie is to me. But, I was like, okay, yeah, sure, hour 43. When we got out, she was like, that felt like the longest movie ever. I was like, yeah, dude. Oh, man, it was so good. No, they should have had Midsize Sedan be the rapper and then have it take place before Old. That would have been great. It was a little tie-in. But, yeah, Trap is fun if you are down to laugh at M. Night Shyamalan, you know? I think he knows what he's doing at this point. It's campy. Babadook, returning to theaters for its 10th anniversary. Wow, it's been 10 years since the Babadook came out. Came out in, I think, January 2014, so over 10 years now. Really was a harbinger of things to come. Like, this is like the Black Christmas of the slasher explosion, if you think about it. Because I think Get Out was the Halloween in this metaphor that really set off the prominent trend of metaphorical horror, talking about grief and stuff like that. But Babadook was in 2014, preceded it by 3 years, dude. And really set up that whole thing where it's like, oh, it's a movie about one thing, but it's actually about another thing. It's just a smart, elevated horror. Yes, thank you, Michael. Social media coordinator Michael, as Scream would put it, elevated horror. So yeah, we've been doing the elevated horror thing for like 10 years now. Yeah, 2014 had Babadook and It Follows. It Follows, is that considered elevated? I don't know. Close enough. I still prefer the Babadook. And then, if you like popcorn buckets, Beetlejuice 2 is getting 3 of them. I'm so curious how long this trend will last. Because when did this start? Dune 2? No, it had to have been around before Dune 2, right? That couldn't have been the first one. I feel like I've been hearing about popcorn buckets because Barbie had it. Did Top Gun have it? Maverick? Didn't Barbie have the Eras Tour? Did that have it? In any case, I'm wondering when it will end. Just because, like, these are bulky items. I'm all for collectibles, obviously, you know, but Oppenheimer had one. Which seems weird. But, like, these are large plastic things, and I feel like you can only collect so many of them before you're like, now I just got this big old plastic thing that used to have some food in. There's some, like, butter residue in it. I don't know. But, you know, if you're collecting them, you got 3 more. This one looks like a book. How's that work? Oh, okay. It opens like a book, and then you put your popcorn in it, I guess. Okay. This one's Beetlejuice's tombstone. Cool. That one's just got a little chute in the back, a little popcorn chute. I mean, these, you know what? I'm kind of, you know, naysaying them, but they honestly look like they wouldn't be bad kill count props, like, for the set. I mean, we already have our own handbook for the recently deceased, and I guess we do have our own tombstone for that. Oh, but here you go. Here's a little worm guy. Okay. We also have one of these guys. Well, okay, sure. Well, you can collect them, though. And then you can just put them... What's this? What's this? Why is it... What? Hold up. What's Beetlejuice doing with the guitar? Oh.
She definitely saw me that last time. I felt a little tingled.
Oh, I haven't seen these clips. She says so random. I'm worried about. I was super pumped about Beetlejuice, and then I watched the longer trailer for it, and I'm worried about the script. I'm so worried that the humor isn't going to work for me. Specifically with Jenna Ortega's lines. She has a line about the, like, sleeping with your yoga instructor thing. It kicks off the new trailer, and I'm just like, oh man, is this what the humor is going to be? Because, okay, so obviously the Beetlejuice kill count is this Friday. Super pumped about it. Since it is this Friday, that means I've been working on this kill count for the past month. So I've been watching this movie over and over again, just spending a lot of time with it. Despite spending so much time on Beetlejuice and watching it over and over. Yesterday, we had Mike and Beth over, our good friends, and we found out that they had never seen Beetlejuice, and or at least Mike hadn't, and our housemate Erica had never seen it. And so I was like, let's fucking watch Beetlejuice. So despite having seen it so many times the past month, we watched Beetlejuice last night. And it fucking rules. Like, there was a reason I was willing to sit down and just watch this movie with our friends, because it's that good. If you haven't seen the original Beetlejuice, please watch it. It's one of the best movies. Michael Keaton's performance is unimpeachable. It's so incredible. Every little line, every little face he makes is the best thing. And my favorite part about that movie is that you'll get these long, unbroken shots of him being Beetlejuice. And that's what I'm worried is going to be missing from Beetlejuice. I want to watch Michael Keaton be that character without edits, because it's fascinating to watch how long he can stay in character and still do things that surprise you within the scope of a single shot. It's just fucking perfect. The camera will just sit on him and he will just go, and it's like a stage performance that you just see him never break, him always doing something funny and interesting with that character. And I'm just so scared we're not going to get that in the sequel, dude. It's just going to be over-edited. And yeah, it was so improvised, the original was. The nice fucking model line was an ad-lib from Michael Keaton after that fell when it wasn't supposed to. And I'm just so worried that the humor, which is my favorite thing about the original Beetlejuice, is not going to work for me in the sequel. So we'll see. I know that there's going to be lots of practical effects that will look really cool. I keep seeing the shrunken head guys all over the sequel marketing, and I'm worried about how prominent they're going to be. Because I'm, you know, part of the trailers feel like it's, hey, remember this thing? And I'm really hoping the movie's just not all that. We'll see. We'll see, dude. We'll see. I just want to see Michael Keaton being a creepy little guy. That's all I want to see. I heard early test screenings say the movie is not half bad. I mean, it doesn't have to be original Beetlejuice good. I wouldn't expect that out of anyone, especially this late into their filmmaking career as Tim Burton. It can't be. Tim Burton gave us Pee-wee, Beetlejuice, Batman, Edward Scissorhands, Ed Wood. That's 5 more incredible movies than any filmmaker could ever hope to make. He doesn't owe us anything. You can't expect one person to keep making perfect films. But if it's, half as good as the original, I might be happy. I just hope that the trailer, or I hope it's good. I don't know. We'll see. I also don't know. Oh yeah, Big Fish. Great. Yeah, you can't judge a movie by its trailer, because who knows what, but I just worry. I worry about you, Bev. All right, here's a trailer from a new Neon movie by Steven Soderbergh, who, speaking of really good filmmakers, Steven Soderbergh makes great stuff. This is another Neon film, so let's see what they got for us here. Up the volume here. They're going to mention Ocean's 11, or are they only going to talk about his artsy movies in this? Steven Soderbergh is the perfect filmmaker, the perfect example of one for you, one for me. He'll make Ocean's 11 and then The Girlfriend Experience. Magic Mike is artsy, Vigil. Don't underestimate Magic Mike. That's actually like a really good movie. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's all we got. Oh, it's a teaser. I didn't see it was a teaser. Okay. Okay, great. Oh, there's Dan Stevens with a little flute.
It's quite the place you got here.
Gretchen, what's the matter?
Why did you bring
I love watching movies in vertical form. That's the best way to fucking watch a good movie. There's Dan Stevens with the flute. Cuckoo's so weird. I love it. Okay, and we got the red. What is Rippy's Gone Rogue? Why does it say Rippy's Gone Rogue there? What's that? Is the movie called The Red? What's Rippy's Gone Rogue? I don't know. In the remote Australian outback town of Axehead, terror takes the form of Rippy, a monstrous giant zombie kangaroo. Okay.
What did you say?
Australian horror's been good. That Talk to Me, that Sissy.
Beast. It takes all forms.
And now, add to that collection.
It'll change you when you see it.
Red.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Whatever did this is bloody strong. Tore him apart like nothing.
It looks like a bite wound.
Maybe it's a croc or pack of dingoes.
Pack of dingoes.
Tracks. What tracks?
What is that?
It's just a...
Oh, that kangaroo's buff, dude.
Fucking massive room.
7 foot tall.
Oh,
Big red. It's a zombie.
Oh, shit. We have to do something.
What's your plan?
it's a kangaroo jacked.
Fuck his brains out.
He's here!
Come here, boy.
Who's tearing over their chest with guts coming out?
G'day, Skip.
Okay. Wait, Rippy's Gone Rogue is What's Rippy's Gone Rogue? What are we saying that for? Is the movie called The Red or Rippy's Gone Rogue? Is Rippy the kangaroo? Then what's The Red? You can't have two titles. You have to pick one. I'm sorry. You can't have both. I'm sure it came down to meetings and you guys liked both, but it's the tagline. You can't have a tagline that sounds like a title. Stop it. Because the red doesn't sound like a title. Rippy is the kangaroo. Rippy's gone rogue. But Rippy's gone rogue implies that Rippy had a job. Or like a assigned task that Rippy then shirked and instead decided to go rogue. Can a wild animal go rogue? Isn't going rogue leaving a responsibility? Right? If you're a wild animal, what responsibility at? You're just being a wild animal. You're not going rogue. They're always rogue. That's why they're wild animals. His task was being a kangaroo. That's right, ramen noodles. So how does it's like Cujo's gone rogue? No, Cujo has rabies. Okay? Because you didn't take proper care of him. Huh. Alright. Like I said, Alien Romulus comes out this week. Check it out. And also coming out this week is Consumed. I don't. Oh, Devin Sawa was in it. Great. Yeah, guys and everything. They find themselves trapped between a wild madman and a skin-stealing monster. Devin Sawa's got to be a wild man. Wow. He's got to be the wow. Okay, let's go to full screen before I click over to the schedule for Dead Meat updates, channel updates. This past week on Friday, we had the Return of the Living Dead kill count. Classic 80s movie. I hope people enjoyed it. Love that movie. Excellent horror comedy. Talking about Beetlejuice as a good comedy. Return of the Living Dead. Mwah. Beautiful. Hilarious. Also dark. Nihilistic. In the best way. It's great. Many people notice that it does in fact have a self-harm warning at the front of the video. A lot of people just assumed it was because of the character's name, Suicide. It's not because of that, as far as I know. Instead, it got that label because of the scene where Frank, who has become a zombie, decides that he doesn't want to live as a zombie and instead puts himself inside the incinerator of the crematorium. That is the scene that is getting us a self-harm and suicide warning. And we couldn't edit that out. That's kind of an important part of the film and the character. It's a great scene. It's very touching. But yes, a zombie burning himself to death got us a suicide warning. So, is that affecting views? I don't know. I thought there was a way to just get that warning without getting the video suppressed. And then this one came out and our network contacted us and was like, hey, this has a warning, so our views are down. We're going to try to get it fought. And we were like, I don't think you can get it fought. It's because this guy goes into the furnace. But they said it affects views. So maybe it affects views. I've stopped trying to predict. I've stopped. So, the video's out. It's a good video about a great movie. Enjoy. Beetlejuice is next. And that is another great video. I thought Beetlejuice would be a really long episode. Because, Return of the Living Dead is, I think, 30 minutes. Because there's so much to talk about in that. Beetlejuice is actually, I think, a pretty... on the shorter side for the kill count. But we talk as much as we can about the behind-the-scenes stuff. Surprising lack of behind-the-scenes footage and stuff about the practical effects. But we found what we could. And the movie also is structured in a way to where it doesn't take a long time for the kill count. Unlike what comes out after Beetlejuice, VHS. Our first VHS kill count is just about finished, and I think it's standing at 36 minutes long. I think that'll get knocked down a bit because right now, Zoran's segment has all his alts. When Zoran films, he'll do a line and then do 3 variations of it and figure out which one he wants in the edit. I figure out what I want to do more in the writing stage. But The VHS one is almost done. Features me, Chelsea, and Zoran. God, I almost want to share with you guys a preview of the VHS trailer because it's so fun, and you'll see the setup that we're doing for the entire VHS series. So yeah, let me pull it up. I'll share that with you guys since you're such kind live stream viewers. Someone said they don't think of Beetlejuice as horror. It's adjacent at least. It's like, listen, man. Gressel, our good friend and housemate, said that he saw Beetlejuice as like in high school or something and recognized it as a good movie, but then couldn't watch it again because he was too scared. So here we go. VHS. It's scary if you're on the more sensitive side. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of creepy imagery. So it's definitely adjacent, dude. All right, here, yeah, I'll share this with you guys. Because, okay, so this will you will see how we are going to approach the VHS franchise. It will be, and this was all credit to Zoran for this. Zoran is a very creative guy. He's much more imaginative than me. If you give me an idea to execute, I will execute it well and make sure that its standards are good and the quality is high. Coming up with that initial creative new idea is not one of my strengths. Zoran is great at that, and that's why I often turn to him to come up with to the numbers bits. He comes up with a lot of those. But we all have our strengths, you know? But here is a preview of the preview for the VHS kill count. And this is how we are going to be. This is the framing device and just approach that we are taking for the whole VHS series. Shout out to Jordan Good for the music here.
The next kill count.
Hey, be good people, it's Dead Meat Video.
Hey, we're the team at Dead Meat Video.
Here with our weekly kill count recommendation.
This week, it's VHS.
VHS is an anthology film with a wraparound that follows some douchebags tasked with one simple mission.
We gotta break into this house, and all we have to do is steal this one VHS tape.
Will they get the tape? Will they break a bunch of shit? Will they fucking die horribly? I hope so, because they suck.
Second Honeymoon is the story of a married couple's Arizona road trip that gets interrupted by a mysterious stalker. Directed by Ty West, it has a bloody ending that's definitely not for minors.
You know what I'm saying?
Amateur Night follows some douchebags tasked with one simple mission.
I'm not filming a porno.
Nope, but it's close enough. Of course, things go wrong, so be prepared for this booty call to get extra bloody.
Tuesday the 17th is a slasher featuring a homicidal killer known as the Glitch. Now, I don't want to ruin the ending for you, but...
You're all gonna fucking die up here.
Hey, spoilers!
10/30/198 follows some non-douchebags as they wind up at the wrong Halloween house party.
Oh shit!
Don't miss Radio Silence's directorial debut or you'll regret it.
The sick thing that happened to Emily when she was younger is a story about a girl in a long-distance relationship. With ghosts!
That's really scary, Emily. What are you talking about?
She sees ghosts. I thought that was pretty clear.
So check out VHS this week.
Then on Friday, make sure to avoid any late fees
by watching the kill count. Only on Dead Meat.
Wow, that's disgusting. Should my kid be watching this? Yeah, Dead Meat Video.
VHS can currently be watched on the pictured streaming platform.
I have had,
recommends you watch the
wow,
yourself
that's
before it's
disgusting.
Have your own properly
Should my kid
opinion.
be
Don't
watching
have to
this?
replace the experience
Stuck
of
in my
watching
head. So much. So yeah, we will be framing them as a Dead Meat Video Store selection process, and then just wait for the to the numbers bits. That will also be its own kind of runner thing. But super excited about that. All credit to Zoran for coming up with that idea. We got the shirts made, and at least as far as that trailer goes, the ones that we're narrating in the trailer are the ones that we're narrating in the episode. So I have the wraparound, the what's it called? Amateur Night, which is the first one with Lily, the siren, and I have the strange thing that happened to Emily when she was younger, the Skype call. Zoran has Tuesday the 17th, which is the glitch killer one, and then Chelsea has the second honeymoon, which is the road trip one that Ty West did, and the radio silence one, 10/31/98, the Halloween one. So we're shirts for sale. That's a good idea. Dead Meat Video shirts. We should do that. We should definitely sell those since we're going to be wearing them in these episodes, and I feel like people might want them. Why'd you give Zoran the worst one? Zoran gave me a list of the segments in the ranking order that he wants them. Then Chelsea lets me know which one she wants, and I give her whatever she wants because she's my wife. And then I'm like, okay, if that was the top one, then what did Zoran want next? And then I've taken the wraparound so far on the first three, and was it Ben who originally came up with Dead Meat Video? That's true. Dead Meat Video was a merch line that we had previous to this. It was like the Dead Meat Video store, and I think that was Ben and Rooster Teeth who came up with that. So this is like banking off that. So yeah, I'm really excited about this, and we are working on, like, we've already worked on the first 3 episodes. Wow, VHS Viral fucking blows, dude. Yeah. But it'll be a fun episode of us just being like, if you like episodes where we yell at the movie, then you will love VHS Viral, because that episode is just us being like, what the fuck, man? It'll be fun. How many sequels of VHS? There are 6 VHS movies now. A 7th one comes out this year, and we might be able to cover it shortly after it comes out. We're in discussion. We're in talks with the people who actually make it. So, first VHS is good. It's rough. There's a lot of sexual assault in it. Like, almost every segment has some kind of thing going on with that. So, if you watch that and are, like, warded off, that's mostly just the first one. Second one's a little broy, but second one's fucking great. Has excellent segments in it. Third one's dog water, and then the 3 that come after that, which are the year ones, there's VHS 94, VHS 99, VHS 85. I like all 3 of those. I think that those are great. So, there's a lot of good stuff in all the entire franchise, especially because if you're watching one and you get a bad segment, it's okay. It's going to end soon, and then you'll have one that's hopefully better than that. So that's coming up on the kill count. Again, first we have Beetlejuice this week, and podcast is off this week, so nothing there to report on, and I don't know if there's anything else. Merch is not back yet, but it is in the works, like, literally, actively. I'm not just saying, like, oh, wait, yo, I forgot the last news item here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I forgot the self-promo one, dude. The Trick or Treat is coming to 4K Blu-ray through Arrow. You can pre-order it now. You might want to do that. Why? Because its special features include brand new audio commentary with writer-director Michael Dougherty, moderated by James A. Janice and Chelsea Rebecca from Dead Meat Podcast. We are on this fucking Blu-ray. Mike hit us up a couple of weeks ago and was like, hey, would you guys want to help me record a commentary track for Trick or Treat? We were like, we didn't help you make it, but yes, Mike, we'll absolutely do that. And let me tell you, it worked out great. It was so good. It was very chill. Great conversation with Mike. We knew the movie really well. We rewatched it the night beforehand. So I think that we have a lot of experience talking over movies. We've been doing commentary tracks on the Dead Meat Patreon for years. We did Drunk Disney before that. That was more of a jokey thing. But still, we understand the ebb and flow of, like, watching a movie, knowing when to talk, knowing when to, wait for something to come up. And especially with Mike, who made the movie, he does most of the talking here. But I think we did a great job queuing up things, asking questions, being fans, but informed fans. So I really recommend getting this, listening to that, and I would love anyone out there having a Blu-ray, if you want to have a commentary track moderated by us. He basically was like, listen, I don't want to sit there for an hour and a half and talk by myself. while watching my movie again. So can you guys come and be like kind of a bouncing board for me? And we were like, yes, we'd love to do that, Mike. So yeah, really excited about that. Check that out. That's on Arrow. And I'm really proud to be, it's just, it's an honor to be recognized. Because I feel like, you know, obviously you, the fans, have always been there. We have so many day one viewers of the kill count, and you've always been fans. I feel like it took a couple of years, a few years to start getting some kind of recognition from the people who make these movies, which is fine, you know, especially early on in the kill count and Dead Meat. It was a simpler show. It was more of like reaction, like, well, but it's really nice. It's just a nice feeling to have some validation from the people who make these things that we love, these very talented people whose work we admire, including us in things, you know? And, you know, obviously we're not filmmakers yet, but we do, I think, do something good and valuable, especially with the modern version of the kill count. And I see the effect it has on fans and the way it introduces people to the genre and specific things within them. And it's just really nice to get some recognition for that and be included. So huge thanks to Mike for doing that and including us. It's very nice. Yeah, other than that, I don't know if there's Dead Meat news to mention. Am I missing anything, Mike? I don't see Mike. Am I missing anything, Ben, our producer and brand manager who makes these live streams happen and possible? I don't see anything in the spreadsheet, so I think it's just letting you know that what's the monkey? And that's about it. Website updates. What website updates, Ben? I haven't watched the Primevals yet. I'm sorry, longest take. A trailer for Stephen King's new movie dropped about 30 minutes ago. Okay, let's watch that then. Oh, also, I forgot, Chrome Heart was the first in the chat, but I don't know, that might have been like a message left last night or something. Cameron was the first in the chat once we launched, but website updates are, I'm working on it, says Ben. You can feel that delivery and tone in that message. Website updates are, I'm working on it. So there you go. There's your website updates. Not Monkey Man. We want Monkey. We want Monkey. Give us Monkey. Monkey 2024. Not Bad Monkey. Vince Vaughn. What's Vince Vaughn? No, not Monkey Man. The enshittification of the internet is one of the most disappointing things to see as an early adopter of it. To just see search engines fail so miserably at doing what they are meant to do. It's really sad. I fear how the internet will look given more years of just dominance by algorithms and yes, this is a Osgood Perkins movie. He just did, is it this teaser trailer? Yeah, 30 minutes ago, I see. He just did Long Legs, and when we met up with him ahead of seeing our Long Legs preview, he was like, yeah, I'm editing this other thing. And we're like, dude, how are you about to make another fucking movie after just making Long Legs? But there you go. Some people are able to do that. So here we have the monkey. And I believe this stars, or at least includes, our friend. Is this the one with, I'm so sorry, I forgot his name. Daniel Isn't Real. Susan and Tim's. Oh, no, this has Rowan Campbell. Okay. Yes, maybe that's what I was thinking. Rowan Campbell's great. It also has Elijah Wood, which is awesome. And it's a adaptation of a Stephen King story. Miles was who? Miles Robbins. Is he not in this? Am I thinking of something else? Okay, maybe I'm thinking of Rowan. Tatiana Maslany, great. Okay, cool. Can't beat that list. Are they gonna mention All right, February. That's actually not too far off. Great. That was 6 months away. Cool. Can't wait for that. And best of luck to Rowan. I am excited for him to play a character that hopefully not everybody hates. Cool. Oh, also, in Trap. Tiny spoiler alert. Not really, though. Josh Hartnett takes his shirt off pretty randomly. It got a laugh out of us. We're like, why? Okay, he's taking off his shirt now. I just want to say props to Josh Hartnett, looking great and in a completely natural way. That's a nice body to feature on film. It's not a superhero fucking, stick yourself with a needle and starve yourself body. It is a nice, that guy works out and takes care of himself and has a totally natural, attainable body. And I like to see it. I like to see that. So good on you, Josh. Good on you, Knight. Is it Daddy? I believe the consensus is that it is Daddy, Ramen Noodles. It seemed... Oh, Ramen Noodles deleted their message. They were ashamed after asking, is it Daddy? They asked, is it Daddy? And thought better of it, but it was too late. I already saw it. Sorry, Ramen Noodles. And I will respond to you. Oh, no, Ramen Noodles says I didn't. You didn't what? You didn't delete it? It's irrevocably Daddy, says Sapphic Hazard. And they're Sapphic, so that's a huge recommendation. Okay, I don't think we can we can top that. So I think I will leave you on that note, and we will see you again next week. Thank you so much for tuning in for the weekly live stream. I love doing these so much, and I especially like it when I don't accidentally spoil the kill count schedule for the next few months. Oh yeah, by the way, actually, what do we got? Oh yeah, it's Beetlejuice, and then VHS, and then Abigail. Yeah, a lot of you probably already knew that, but if you didn't, I'll officially announce Abigail as the kill count for the last August kill count, August 30th. And then I think after Abigail is when we're done doing all the new stuff. Abigail was the last one on the schedule that we were like, okay, we gotta get these new ones in. We slotted that in real fast as soon as the Blu-ray came out. I mean, also, I really like the movie. Love Radio Silence, so that's in there. After Abigail, we're going back to older movies for a little bit. So hopefully it doesn't take the channel. All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time. And, yeah, bye.